It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Game 3 brings us our first change of scenery, but what hasn't changed are my colleagues. At home in any arena, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Hosting the series tonight in Orlando, it'll be the Magic going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Checking out the Spurs. Staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss, they'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3. Well, with the split...
Listen up. This is our house. Show them that no one can come in here and win on our floor. Look around. It's about the guy standing next to you. You know what to do. Play for each other. Play like champions.
We're at the sold-out Amway Center, and it's the start here of Game 3 of the NBA Finals. 2K Sports postseason presentation of the NBA, and it's tied 1-1. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You look at the Magic, and as we get rolling here, guys, any thoughts about this Orlando team?
Yeah, they've managed to tip the balance of the series their way, no doubt about it. Splitting those first two on the road was an advantage, but it's still up in the air. A win tonight would go a long way towards cementing their future as an NBA champion.
There's no question it would help, but it's still far from a sure thing. I mean, despite getting that split, I still have them as the underdog in this series. I mean, it's a very good team they're up against, and they're just not going to roll over. And at this point, you know teams playing in the finals can win wherever the game's
been ready to go. That's Marcus Aldridge, and it's Parker in at the 5. Now, here's Aldridge. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The dish to Payne. He feeds it to Harris. Pass to Houdini. He kicks it to Vucevic from the wing, and he connects with the jumper. Vucevic has got his first 2 points.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master of it.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Here's Houdini. Out to Harris. The 3. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Orlando on D. They easily took Thursday's game.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. That's good.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Vucevic's screen on Parker. Out to Harris. Down low. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Number 1, Nikola Vucevic. 4th, Freak.
Well, these two guys are consistent producers. I mean, they've had excellent playoff runs so far. The crowds get louder on every shot. It's got to be hard to maintain your concentration, but these guys find a way to do it. Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
Got that one up quick.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
The Magic trail by 3. And he goes in for the dunk.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Parker with the steal.
That steal was a product of active hands and outstanding defensive awareness there.
And there's the lay-in. Parker's got 7 points.
You know, he operates so well close to the bucket. There's nothing he likes more than seeing an opening inside.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Rebound, San Antonio.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Here's Houdini after the basket by San Antonio. Pass to Harris. 6 to shoot. Gordon kicks to Payne. Shoots the 3. No good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Here's Leonard, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not bad at all, are they?
A different look now for San Antonio. David West, he's checked in for Duncan. Green comes in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Here's Houdini. Here's Payne. Another miss by Orlando. Leonard, the pass to Mills. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Houdini. Here's the screen. The pass to Payne. Here's Gordon. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Spurs leading by 7. It's stolen. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Out to Harris. Here's Houdini. And that's going to be a travel. Orlando making some changes. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Hezonja comes in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Payne. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Mills kicks to Aldrich. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Aldrich has got his first points of the night.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And he gets it to go.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now here's Mills. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Leonard with the ball. He dishes it to Mills. 5 to shoot. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Four on the shot clock. There's Green with the 3.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, Greg, making them count in the early going here.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Here's Houdini. Feeds it to Oladipo. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
Picked him clean. Pushing it up. Here's Houdini. The kick out to Oladipo. Pulls up on the elbow. And it's Orlando with another.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Magic making a switch here. Peyton's checked in, and San Antonio. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. On the court for San Antonio. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Aldridge out there with Duncan. And it's Ginobili in at the 3 slot. Here's Houdini. Off the screen. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Freak number 1. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Both free throws good from Houdini.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Parker outside. Aldridge dishes to Parker. Back to Aldridge. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 5 assists tonight.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Passes it to Houdini. Now the feed to Gordon. Payne gets a wide open look. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs really lit up the floor. He had 49 points, and he played the usual role of running the team's offense and came away with a bunch of assists. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris. Look at that jam. Just beautiful.
You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind, but I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
What a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Shot clock at 6. Here's Duncan. Off the iron that time. The Magic trail by 7. Here's Houdini. Outside Gordon. Here's Houdini. He's got 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And Azania gets it to go.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Ginobili outside. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Parker passes to Ginobili. Parker outside. Here's Aldridge. And it's good on the assist by Parker. That's 10 points for Aldridge.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Here's Houdini. 9 points in the game so far. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Gordon with a screen on Parker to the inside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Magic shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw, no good. C.J. Watson, he's checked in for Hazanya. San Antonio also making some changes. Aldridge comes in for Duncan. And it's Kawhi Leonard in for Manu Ginobili. That one drops. He ties it up. The Spurs have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Parker outside. Dishes it to Green. Parker with no one around. Nice shot from the wing. Parker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Houdini. Nice move. Kicks it to Watson. Out to the wing. So for the Magic, Smith comes in for Gordon, and Harris subbed in for Payne. West is checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for Parker. Here's Houdini. 11 points in the game. Rebound by Aldridge. The Spurs have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Mills dishes to Leonard. Hits the three-point bomb. Leonard's got 11 points.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Here's Houdini. Pass to Watson. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Houdini. Sweet move. Out to Smith. He feeds it to Watson. Pass to Houdini. Three-pointer. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first. And the first half.
Thank you, Kevin.
And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again.
Tremendous output from Parker. He has 11 points and 6 assists. You talk about being on, he's been it. Not even one missed shot so far.
This is superhuman stuff we're seeing today, guys.
Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Payne out there with Houdini. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. Parker kicks to Aldridge. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
And it's Vucevic missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Houdini passes to Gordon. The dish to Vucevic. Gets a very good look and converts.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Now here's Parker, guarded closer. Duncan, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Freak is second.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Some really terrific numbers for Houdini. He has 12 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Parker with it. Now guarded by Houdini. Ginobili gets a wide open look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's Houdini. He's got 13. Vucevic, a screen on Parker. Here's Houdini. Solid defense there from Ginobili.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's Parker top of the key. He kicks to Leonard. Some solid defense from Harris.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Houdini. Knocked loose. Here's Vucevic. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers club on that pump fake.
Lasagna is checked in.
Give my hand fans your magic dancers.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And that one's good. And it's 13 points for Leonard.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's Houdini, covered by Parker. The pass to Lasagna, to the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Leonard attacking, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Leonard playing extremely well. He's got 16 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Here's Houdini, 15 points in the game. Inside, here's Vucevic. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Vucevic's screen on Parker. It's stolen by Duncan. Feeds it to Leonard from the baseline. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. And now a 10-point Spurs lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
It's Ginobili on the wing. And that one comes up a bit short. The Magic have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Vucevic's screen on Parker to the paint. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Vucevic.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
The wide open look here for Aldridge. And it's San Antonio with another.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
The Magic have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Houdini. And it's Vucevic in the corner from downtown. Rebound San Antonio. Duncan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Parker dishes to Ginobili. Puts up a 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Magic timeout.
Orlando making some changes. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. The Magic trail by 6. On the court for San Antonio. The timeless Parker and Manu are the 1 and the 2. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Duncan in at the center, filling out the middle. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. San Antonio on defense. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Shot clock at 6. Outside Gordon. The wide open look here for Oladipo. No good with the triple. Sinks the triple. Oladipo's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Magic. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Parker. And the Spurs lead by 5.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Gordon with a screen on Parker. Here's Houdini. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Ginobili leading the charge.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play. What a game for Ginobili. 10 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved. Sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot and the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim record.
Aldridge can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that old.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
That's good for Houdini. And the Magic making a change here. Haynes checked in. Good on both. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Parker drives in. Duncan, a screen. Ginobili kicks to Duncan. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. And that's now 6 points for Duncan. Here's Houdini. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Parker outside. He dishes it to Duncan. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Here's Houdini. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Houdini. San Antonio leading. Now Parker. And they convert at last on attempt number 3.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Houdini kicks it out to Gordon. This one for 3. That's good.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
San Antonio's gone 6 of 8 on 3-pointers in the game. An outstanding 75% mark. It's Parker with the drive. And another basket for San Antonio.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
And the basket by Gordon.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Orlando, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Gordon with a screen on Parker. Up off the screen, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when the team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Here's Houdini. Aldridge is covering. And Harris wide open. He shoots offline with his three. The shot by Ginobili. That doesn't go either by Ginobili. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Houdini. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. And he converts the layup. And now it's a three-point Orlando lead.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Duncan drawing the double team. Leonard kicks to Parker. On baseline, Jay can't hit. And Orlando will come the other way. Here's Houdini. Gordon with a screen on Leonard. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
On defense, San Antonio. They trail by 3. Down low, here's Vucevic. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Vucevic has got 12 points here in the second half. San Antonio's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. It's Parker with the drive, and he gets it to go. Parker's got 19 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Houdini, and Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. I mean, my goodness, he can't stay out of the way of foul.
Here's Houdini. To the inside. Outside Gordon. All alone. It's hauled in by Ginobili. Spurs trail by 3.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Pass to Aldridge. Back to Ginobili. Parker dishes to Ginobili. Parker outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Aldridge. Shoots from 14. Payne grabs the board. Payne's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Houdini. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. And the serious dunk to finish it off.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a...
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, you can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. His message, don't even look at the score right now. We've got to make one play at a time and execute. That's how we'll take this thing home. Kevin, he's trying to keep them focused.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half. And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
And Oladipo has it in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. Oladipo's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Orlando.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Here's Aldridge. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And that's 20 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Oh, perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too?
To the middle, here's Vucevic. A rebound by the Spurs. Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way. Shot from 12. Buries it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Boy, and just look at what Leonard is doing.
43 seconds left in the game. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
Here's Houdini, covered by Parker. A wide open look here for Vucevic. It's in!
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
There's 25 seconds left in the game. Yes!
Ginobili is out for buckets. You can see it in his eyes.
Here's Houdini, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now. Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
They have a chance to tie it up.
A 3-ball would do just that.
Ginobili with the 3. Misses the trade. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. They swipe it.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Way to play, boy. Way to play. Hey.
Well, certainly a nice win here in this one for you. What's it going to take for you guys to keep playing at this level moving forward?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game. Kenny, your thoughts?
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
Without his leadership and his spectacular play tonight, they wouldn't be holding the lead in this series. The bottom line is they are now in the driver's seat, looking very good and going forward, like me and my convertible.
And that'll do it for tonight's NBA Finals coverage for Shaquille.